Hello, good evening, this is Diecast. I hope you're all doing well. And this evening we've got a bit of a Majorette unboxing. We've got a couple of cool pieces today when I was out and about. I was supposed to be doing, well, I've been doing a custom car, but I haven't quite finished it. I'm going to be able to show it tomorrow evening instead, as I've been having some fitment issues with the wheels. But I have been working on the custom at long last, that's the main thing, and I'm quite happy with the way it's turning out. So it's all good. So anyway, with that, let's take a look at what I picked up. So I picked up two pieces, like I said, from Majorette. Let's put the camera up slightly. Let's change my light settings. Bear with me. There we go. So the first piece is this. Very cool. I believe it's a Renault 12. And I'm sure, in actual fact, I'm pretty sure this is a new interpretation of an older casting. I'm sure Majorette used to do a Renault 12. It is quite a cool piece, and it's one of the more sought after pieces now from vintage Majorette. And vintage Majorette is something we don't get, or at least I don't seem to come across much vintage Majorette. I seem to come across more vintage Matchbox and recently vintage Corgi. But anyway, that's going off a little bit. So anyway, it is pretty cool. It was very reasonably priced, like Majorette usually is reasonably priced. It was £12, £3, and it's in blue, white, and red. And again, it's just licensing on the back. So we will open it up. There we go. Let's take a closer look, and just get a bit of extra zoom on. And there it is. So it almost reminds me of like a hat shape, this car. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the way it's come out, or the way they've done it. It looks like painted rear lights, which is what they usually are. So there you go, Renault 12. A stripe down the side. And this is great for all you American guys out there, as it is in red, white and blue. Got a nice little air vent there on the side. I believe it has opening doors. So there you go. And like I said before, I've said this before, Majorette, if you can get hold of it, they are making some great pieces. You know, these are primarily toys, but they, you know, for the money, for the collecting side of it, lens front lights, the Renault script in the middle, and you can see how clear that lower grille or that lower vent. I mean, like I said, they're really good castings. So there is the underneath, bit of information there, a little bit like the Siku, and obviously it will have, I'll put it down a little bit, the usual Majorette suspension. And like I said, these wheels don't look too bad. So pretty cool. So that's the first piece. That's the Renault 12. And like I said, £3. You can't go wrong. And what I like about Majorette is it's completely different to anything else that's out there. Which, you know, they're their own brand. Whether it's vintage Majorette or it's modern Majorette, you can tell what it is you've got in your hands. And like I said, for the money, it is great. You know, whereas like I said, a lot of castings nowadays, they sort of try to be the same. If that makes sense. Now the next piece is the Range Rover Evoke, I believe, in what looks like a burgundy colour. But I picked this one up. Now I'm not so keen on the wheels on this one, if I'm completely honest. They do sometimes, these almost like an afterthought, these wheels, like they would look better with some black wheels, or some of the multi-spoke versions they do, but still the casting's great. And again, it's only my you know, what I think. So let's crack it open if we can. So that one's come out really nicely. Before I get too far into it, we'll take a look at, so these do have, I think I've showed these before, and I think most of you know what I'm on about. These do have these little information cards, which again is great for kids or adults in that respect. So it just goes on about the cylinders. So there you go, 4 cylinders and blah 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 blah. Cubic inch, no, centimeters, sorry, and the different horsepowers and all that stuff. So It is pretty cool if you want to be a bit nerdy and know all that type of stuff. The trouble is when you like, well, like a lot of us really, when you've got as many cars as most of us have got in our collections, it's hard to keep up with everything, to be perfectly honest, knowing the insides and outs of everything. But anyway, let's take a closer look. So like I said, the wheels, in my opinion, aren't the best, but what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with the wheels, but I think they could have chose a better set. But like I said, the casting is awesome. So again, nice clear glass. You can see the script there really clearly. The lights are obviously part of the screen, but that's great. It is a great way of having that light detail. No opening doors on this one, which is fine. Nice, what looks like a creamy white. Almost, yeah, it's like a cream interior. And again, it's a nice molded set in there, so it's like not one plastic lump. It is, you can make out the dash detail, you can make out the creases, you can make out the gear stick. There's a steering wheel, there's actually a 3-piece steering wheel, the rear seats, etc, etc. And then there's the back, painted rear lights, again the script. And this opening feature is awesome because the shut lines are great. And look at the shut lines. I mean, yes, you can see it has an opening feature, but some of the more expensive brands struggle to get their shut lines as neat as that. But part of it is a cool piece. Like I said, it's great for the money. Again, it's upside down. So there you go. Majorette's serial number, made in, let's say, Thailand. 159 scale. So they're not 1/64th, as we all know. Most Matchbox, most Hot Wheels and most Majorettes aren't actually 1/64 scale. They're loosely based on that. They're really more like 3-inch scale, but that's all good because, like I said, these are primarily a toy. But anyway, that is this evening's Majorette unboxing. They're both great castings. Like I said, they are. I love the colour of this. I may in the future, I might actually will swap this out. And it's funny, at a quick glance, it almost looks like a Ford Focus. Very quick glance, looks like the older Mark 1 Ford Focus, but obviously it is not. But like I said, it is a great casting. But like I said, very good money for very good value for money. Stay tuned because tomorrow I will be showing, like I said, tomorrow evening I will be showing the custom I've been working on. So that should be cool. And that's it. And with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more unboxing videos. Eventually, custom pieces, obviously vintage Matchbox Mondays and other vintage pieces to come. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.